Hi, this is Crystal the Herbalist, and this is video 4 of 6 on ways to make people like you. It's from a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, and this chapter's entitled An Easy Way to Become a Good Conversationalist. Now, Mr. Carnegie was at a dinner party. He met a distinguished botanist, and he'd never talked to one before, so he found it quite interesting. He sat on the edge of his seat while he spoke, and he learned much. He even ignored all of the other guests as he talked to the botanist for hours. The botanist ended up saying that he was the most interesting conversationalist. Now, Mr. Carnegie had hardly said anything at all. He didn't know anything about botany to even change the subject, so he just listened intently and was genuinely interested. Now, the botanist could feel that. It naturally pleased him. That kind of listening is one of the highest compliments we can pay anyone. Carnegie told him that he had been immensely entertained and instructed, and he had. He told him he wished he had his knowledge, and he did. He told him that he should love to wander the fields with him, and he had. He told him that he must see him again, and he did. And so Andrew Carnegie had the botanist thinking that he was a good conversationalist when, in reality, he had been merely a good listener and had encouraged him to talk. So, what is the secret to a successful business interview? According to former Harvard President Charles W. Eliot, there is no mystery about successful business intercourse. Exclusive attention to the person who is speaking to you is very important. Nothing else is so flattering as that. Now, it is the same when dealing with customers. There are several stories in the book on how to do just that, so please read them. There's also an awesome story of a Dutch immigrant who, without hardly any schooling, became one of the most successful magazine editors in the history of American journalism. Now, how did he do it? At 13, he became an office boy for Western Union. So he wasn't able to go to school, but that didn't mean that he didn't stop educating himself. He saved and went without meals just to purchase an encyclopedia for American biography. Then he did a most unheard of thing. He read about the lives of famous people like James A. Garfield, General Grant, Ralph Waldo Emerson, Oliver Wendell Holmes, Longfellow, Mrs. Abraham Lincoln, Louisa May Alcott, Jefferson Davis. Now, he didn't merely just read about them, he sent them letters asking for more information about their lives, especially about their childhood. And they actually responded. And then they would bring him out and actually talk to him in person. He was a very good listener. He visited with many of them at their homes as a welcome guest. Now, remember that the people you are talking to are 100 times more interested in themselves and their wants and problems than they are in you and your problems. So bottom line, be a good listener, encourage others to talk about themselves. And if you do that, you will go far. I pray that this stuff is valuable to you and that you'll actually apply it in your lives as I'm going to strive to do. Please comment, like, and share, especially about any stories that you may have. Visit my website, www.positivelifechangesblog.com, and good health to you.